That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Archon? She's, kinda cool. But, beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mist together? Along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance. Not one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead? The heretics pacified? Father and Sir Emmerich must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I'll bring Sir Emmerich to Fortemps Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Archon and I shall await you there. What, you don't like that one? Don't you think that Lady Iceheart's cool? So yeah, that's one of the unlocks. Yes, show me in.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelga? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
Yeah, well, they'll be happy to hear that.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question.
Self-interest.
If both
Got it.
highborn and lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his knights, 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead, and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more.
You've engaged in a millennia of oppression based on lies. I think they're a little bit
Ishgard will
justified.
not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emeric prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only
Mine
of what
too,
may
lady.
come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emeric is the Archbishop's bastard son. Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emeric is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such, but the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emeric's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emeric more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Ad break. I just need to turn in Lucia. Oh, your assistance is most welcome. I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Still not really worth. still going? How are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alfino. Not even the assembled might of House Fotomp and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. Support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. Speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmeric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alfino, and I would have you and Archon reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. Thanks. Justinian, will your brothers heed your command if we order them to stand aside? The Dragons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the Highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Archon, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Tataru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. I'm getting kicked out of the house. Okay. So we're going to continue the MSQ next week. This week, it's time. We'll see if I can make it there. There are quite a few steps in this. But I'm going to focus on unlocking Moogles. Next week we'll focus on clearing out the churning mists as well. But now that we can fly, it'll also go a little bit quicker. Oh, thank you so much for finding my prized pebble. It would have been a terrible waste of Kupo nuts had I lost it. Such a trifling task is nothing for the likes of a future Palm Guard member. Now take care not to drop the pebble again, lest I'm too far away to rush to your aid. Well, it turns out helping Moogles isn't so hard after all. At this rate, Moghan will be worry-free in a matter of days, all thanks to us. Maybe we should spread our wings and bring help to the Moogles living outside Moghan. Yes, wherever a Moogle flits in frustration, Moglio will be there to lend a helping paw, Kupo. That opens up a bunch of quests. Important among them is there. Spineless Watchets is Moglio. There you go. Just look at this Moogle adventure. You ever seen such a distressed expression? Done for. There's no coming back from this, Kupo. Pray tell us if you're distressed, Kupo. We are here to serve. Well, a friend of mine lent me one of his favorite knives, one so sharp it could cut right through a Kupo net. He knew it by whittling down a spine pulled from one of those wild Watchets. And, you see, I've been on a bit of a binge the past few days, fluttering to and fro, indulging in libations whenever the opportunity presented itself. When all was said and done, The wine was gone, and the knife was nowhere to be found, Kupo. I don't recall where I brought it in the first place. My only choice is to make my friend a new knife, Kupo. Have you ever seen a watchet? One does not simply pull a spine from one. This situation sounds terribly troubling. But worry not, for you won't have to risk your life standing against a watchet, because we'll do that for you. Be patient, troubled friend. Soon you'll have a watchet spine within your grasp. Come, adventure. The watchets can be found in the northeast of here. Hurry before I slay every last one. There yet. Can see the watchets from here. But if I get any closer, they'll sniff me out in a second. What to do? Ah, brilliant! See, all you have to do is can create a distraction by attacking a watchet, while I fly in and pull a spine from the beast undetected. What a simply sophisticated strategy, Kupo. I'll be waiting here for you to start your attack. Fear not, I won't be far behind. Pretty sure I stole that. You killed it. Too fast. Couldn't grip this watchet's slippery spine in time. But we mustn't give up, Kupo. My paws are ready. Fight another one, I'll get it this time. Really, dude? Really? You couldn't, like, pull it from the corpse or something? Or has it gotta be pulled from the living body? Get it this time, Moglio? I almost had it that time. The last one's spine wouldn't have made a suitable knife anyways. Don't tell me you're tired already, Kupo. Just one more try. I have a good feeling about this one. Moglio, I will end you. You get it this time? That did it. Never seen it. Has a Boogle been so silently stealthy. I wager not even you saw me pull the spine from that wretched beast, Kupo. Well, I'll bring this right back to us all. Couldn't have just, like, had me kill 3 of them. No, you had to have me kill 1, go back to him, kill another, go back to him, and kill a 3rd. Is the entire design of this quest to make me hate Moglio? So, Were you actually able to get the spine, Kupo? I don't know. Does this answer your question, Kupo? You actually did it. In fact, this spine is even sharper than the one before. I would to make my friend an even nicer knife than the one he lent me. He'll surely forgive me now, Kupo. That another Moogle's worries are washed away. There's still much work to be done, and many more Moogles with messes to clean up. It's up to us to find them. There's the next one. These first two steps are kind of annoying. They do not send you from one to the other. Just have to find where Moglio's hanging out. Hello again. Look, Adventure. It's another Moogle that needs our help. I wonder where his troubles will lead us, Kupo. This won't do. This won't do at all, Kupo. Whatever shall I do? What's wrong, Kupo? What won't do? Well, I came here from Asa because the flowers were here bloom so lovely, and every day I've watered them without fail. Then those discourteous dragons came in and started stamping all over him, Kupo. I could only stand their lack of manners for so long, until one day I gave them a stern lecture in hopes they would change their ways. But dragons being dragons, they roared and gnashed their teeth and chased me from my beloved flower bed. No choice but to go back to Asa. The dragons are stalking the road home. All I wanted to do was take care of the flowers, and I'm trapped here, Kupo. That's quite the quandary. All I have to do is protect you on the way home, Kupo. Those dragons won't dare come near my mighty blade. Adventure, come close. We must form our battle strategy, Kupo. No. Okay. Adventure, I know you've helped me in the past, but I must ask you to let me take care of this task myself. To be a member of the Palm Guard not only requires a generous heart, but a strong arm as well. I shall guide this Moogle safely home by virtue of my own blade, Kupo. There are lots of dragons on the road to Asa, and if one were to happen to attack, you have my permission to come to our rescue. Moogle's no good to anyone if they become dragon fodder. Now their strategy has been carefully thought through, it's time to set out. Follow close behind, Adventure, so that you may bask in the courage of Moogle kind. So don't help me unless something actually happens, then help me. Got it. Dragon almost cornered us, Kupo. Thanks to you, we've not suffered a scratch. Let's continue on our way to Asa. I'm sure I will find another point I have to rescue you. Moglio, I don't entirely think you're built for this. help him again. Almost had him that time. Just a couple more swings of my sword and the dragon would have fallen before me. Only a bit further to Asa. Come, adventure. Oh, it's actually only a bit further to... There's not something else I have to do on the way. Got it. Despite some hardships, we've finally completed our journey. But, adventure, I'm ashamed I wasn't strong enough to protect this Moogle on my own. When the dragons let out their terrifying roar, I couldn't do anything but cower in fear, Kupo. Fret not, Moglio. If not for you by my side, I would never have been able to return to Asa. Your courage was truly inspiring, Kupo. I thank you for the encouragement, but the Palm Guard would never take a Moogle like me. The only course of action is to help more Moogles, Kupo. My courage shall not falter again. I'm off to find another pom-pom in need of aid. Okay, where are you this time?